So I'm gonna throw some stuff inside my bag.
I do like carrying extra stuff, like little containers you can carry around. Cause like
Yeah,
Minecraft has like I don't like it has how it has like limited. Like I get why it has limited like spaces.
it's just
Cause like
annoying.
it's yeah.
Hmm. Oh, you want to know something that we should do at some point?
What?
If it would run on both of our computers, we should like join like a Pixelmon server.
Dude, I would love that.
I just downloaded Forge today,
I should
so
do that sometime.
I mean I'll have to download like a different version of it. And honestly, part of me wants to go out and like just download all the versions of Forge basically.
The thing is, I know what kind of Pokemon player you'll be. You'll be like this strategic, like making sure it's the right stats, and I'm like, hey, look, it's a fish. I'll catch that.
I'm the kind of person who's just like pure strength in my Pokemon team. Like I
Yeah,
remember when I used to play the Game Boy game, my brother and I would talk about it, and he'd always use stuff like Tail Whip and like Screech, and I'd be like, "Why? They don't do any damage." And he's like, "Well, it lowers their stats." Like I would just be like, take damage and deal it like 10 times harder. Meanwhile, he would actually like try to play a game of statistics.
I know.
I'm just like, even when on that Pokemon website, I think I showed you it, where you get to like make your own Pokemon team and like battle
Yes,
random
I've seen it.
players. Even on that, my entire team, like I've seen people who are like, "Oh, when I do this like move, it'll mess with their stats." My team is literally just like who can do the most damage.
Yeah, my brother was all like, "You gotta have the right IVs and EVs," and I'm like, I just want to play Pokemon. I don't play it for the stats. I just play it for. I don't even play Pokemon anymore. I think I played Fire Red and completed it, and maybe like I think X. But that's it.
To be honest, the only legit Pokemon games I've ever played are Red and Yellow for the Game Boy.
It's just weird because like neither of us were like born in like the 90s, and it's just like it's crazy
Yeah.
because like we were born in like the early 2000s. Well, I guess when you have like older siblings, you get a lot of like they have the game, so you have to borrow it, and you know.
Quick, accept my teleport.
Wait,
I
okay.
sent you one. And you have to accept it so you can come here. Because I've made it.
What if I don't want to?
Then this entire journey was a complete waste of time.
By the way, I found like a cool mobile game actually. It's called Cars and Castles. You ever play it?
No. I spend most of my
It's
time playing Injustice and making spreadsheets about it.
well, that makes sense. But it's basically like it's one of those games where like you like summon cards onto a board, and then you can like move them around.
So sort of like Hearthstone.
Hearthstone's the Blizzard card game, right?
Yes. Which I have
Kind of.
played. I kind of stopped playing Hearthstone, but I used to play it all the time.
I'm not sure if that's exactly it, but it's like basically you get dealt a hand of cards, and you get go, and you basically place them onto a board, and when you place them down, you get to move around the board in a strategic manner. So like you can only go like so many amounts of spaces. It's kind of like chess meets a Hearthstone-like card game.
That's actually pretty interesting.
I'll have to like send you the link or something.
Do it.
It's pretty fun, actually. I say actually too much. It's getting to the point where most of my speeches just to be like, actually. So I actually need to stop doing that.
Actually, if you actually stop saying the word actually, then you might actually be able to achieve a couple of things.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna sit
I was
here.
just saying a sentence and trying to put the word actually in it as many times as I actually could, and try to have it actually make some actual sense.
Drew, it's a crime. They don't have the sitting down mod.
Why do you need to sit down?
It's just, because there's a lake right there. I just want to sit down and enjoy the view.
Well,
But you know what? I can't because I can't sit down in this dimension.
I'm sorry. It's
I guess with all the
it's not a creative RP server. If you wanted to roleplay on here, then we should have joined the non-PvP server.
what role?
They have
really
some
roleplay. I'm gonna go to the other chat or server.
They have some really cringy roleplays on this server.
Yeah, I can imagine. They have some really cringy roleplays on the other server too.
Like, I've been on here before, and it's
you just see like people roleplaying.
It's
on the chat.
Like, things can get so just like gross. Is really the only way I can accurately describe it.
Gross, like is cringy gross, or gross like they just
both
go at it?
Both. Like there was this one where it was like, okay, so what would usually happen is I'd come here to Alexandria, and I'd get my sniper out, and I'd basically just be like getting a bunch of kills and money by just like sniping zombies, at the gate.
Yeah.
And I'd like let people in when they need to. And in the background, I'd see people role-playing in the chat, and I'd just be like looking in, like reading what they say from time to time. Because sometimes it can be really like kind of funny in like a disappointing way, as in like, wow, you're an actual human being and you said that.
You somehow can process life like the rest of us.
And it's like, oh god, there's this one where I don't remember exactly it because it was so just all over the place, but it was like person A was like the son of Hero Brian.
Oh,
and then
that's truly
person B was a girl who was bitten by a zombie and paralyzed in a bed. And person C was the greatest hero known to man. And it's like all of them are saying completely different things at the same time, talking to each other and to other people, but never actually responding. So like the guy who is like, I'm the son of Herobrine, he's like, I chop you head off. And then the guy's just like, I miraculously cure you of being paralyzed. And it's like, oh my god, this is so cringy.
That's just wrong. That messes with me. It's like, if you just provide answers, though. Why does that happen? It's like, because magic. You can't just say, because magic.
No, the cringiest part, it isn't even like the roles that they said they were, or like what they did. It's just the fact that like, no one responded to each other. They
really, it was just like
it's like if you wanted to talk to your friend.
Or?
No, they were, but it's like if you wanted to talk to your friend, and you're like, "So how was your day?" Well, in this game, and it's like if you tried to have a conversation with your friend, but they would never acknowledge what you say, they would just keep talking about what they want to talk about. But it was 3 people doing that.
Yeah.
And it was just so, it was so bad. It was so bad.
I've been guilty of that, though.
What, in a roleplay?
No, just like, I feel like talking to you sometimes, I would be like that. I just feel so guilty afterwards.
I'm just gonna say this right now. We've both done that, but the main problem is that, like, half of what we say gets cut out. So we just won't hear the sentence, or we'll both start speaking at the same time, and it's like, who gets to go? Who gets to go?
Yeah, there's that, and it's like, I don't know. I get excited about what I talk about too much sometimes. I just forget. I don't do it to the extent, I don't think I do it to the extent of, like, where I'm always neutral of the conversation, but, like...
No, heck no.
Because it's mostly you talking, because I actually enjoy listening.
Which is
stories and stuff like
surprising. That. You like to hear my story about how he was the son of a really, really bad creepypasta from like 2009, and how he was gently laying his lips on hers.
Oh wow.
Trying to awaken her like he saw in a movie once. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there trying not to throw up. And whenever people come to the gates, I'm like, no, turn back. It's not worth it. Whatever hellhole you just crawled out of is far better than this torture.
It amuses me. I have nothing else going on right now.
Also, I have over 2 stacks of potatoes.
2 stacks of what?
I have over 2 stacks of potatoes.
You know what? It's like, I got the guns, I got the equipment, Drew, but I have the potatoes. We'll make it through winter.
Quick, someone grab the RPG. Grab our grenades. No, the potatoes.
I'd actually be concerned if found out your family had like RPGs somewhere in your house.
No.
Just like some people have like a knife hidden somewhere, like in face or something. You just have like a whole RPG hidden in the couch.
Now that's a bit much. If we're gonna have an RPG, we're gonna find it somewhere else. We're not just gonna carry it in the house. If we need one, if things get that bad, then we'll just go out and find one. We're not gonna keep one laying around. That's kind of not how it works.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. I just need to use the restroom.
Oh, well now it's just me. All alone. In the middle of the zombie apocalypse. Completely silent. He walks through the house. He looks inside the bags. He looks at the skulls laying around, and he wonders to himself, whose skulls are these? Now he goes outside, and he looks again at the church. But then he keeps walking. And he walks an eternal walk. A walk that will never end. Not until he can come to terms with his father, the one and only Herobrine himself. He walks into the house. He sees what goodies are laying around. Takes the painkillers to feed his ever-growing addiction. But he looks around some more. But that was it. That was the last of the painkillers. There are no more. His addiction must end someday. But for now, he must wait. And he must use what he has to suffice his cravings. Until he either gives up or finds another one to continue the torment.
Alright, I'm back. I heard torment as soon as I put on my headphones.
I was just telling a really epic story.
That's
Yes. I will not recount it as it was too tragic and it leaves a heavy mental toll on me to just remember it.
Understandable. I'm sorry for your loss.
It was not my loss. It was his loss.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna drink some toilet water now.
But no, don't be like that one. Who was that like one woman who was like drinking? Well, I think she was like licking toilets to like make fun of the whole Corona thing. And it was just you not heard of that?
No, it was probably some Florida woman, wasn't it?
I don't remember. I just know there was some like woman doing it. It's just gross. Not just because the Corona, gross in general.
It doesn't matter what's going around.
It's like doesn't matter the context. Really.
You just don't do that. It's ew.
Just ew. Yeah. You know, you do it for the views. It's like I can't believe her, but I also can't believe the people who like watch that kind of stuff and like I don't know, give positive feedback.
This is great. It was very informative to watch you lick a restroom toilet.
I believe there was something about like it being like her like dad's toilet, basically like her rich dad's toilet that was like bleached or something.
Well,
beforehand.
If If it was bleached beforehand, then you're not really gonna prove anything. You're just gonna prove the power of bleach.
It's like that's the bleach commercial. So clean you can lick a toilet after using.
It's so clean, you could use a toilet, wash it down with bleach,
Our
and then eat off of it.
new Corona pods.
Oh no.
That'd be
The Tide
terrible.
Pods Corona flavored.
Corona flavored. You tried bleach flavored. Now try Corona.
Where are you?
I don't know. I just entered the middle of a huge road area.
There are lots of huge road areas around here. Are you still inside the walls?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So what was Alexandria in the show?
It's in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, but like which season is it in?
Oh, well, it starts appearing in season 5, and it's
Oh, that's why
still
it's okay.
appearing.
Wait, the show's still going on?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I only saw like the third season where it's like they were at the safe place.
That's a terrible description.
Maybe it was out. It was the place where they had it was the first town they found that had like electricity and stuff.
I don't know. I
It
don't
was
remember
led by the
really.
guy who had. It was led by the guy who had the zombie brains and jars.
Oh, the governor.
I think
Yes.
so.
Oh, do you want to go there?
I mean, we don't have to. I'm just describing it.
Because we could totally go there. Last time I went
Okay.
there,
I mean,
I found someone and killed him.
That's nice.